People say I ain't no good, and I'm crazy as a loon. Cause I shave my head in the morning, pick guitar in the afternoon. Just like old Chief and Charlie, I like to lay around in the shade. Well, I ain't got no money, but you better believe I got it made. Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this bald-headed country boy alone.
Thank you to Lee Tucker and his Medicaid. He's about to have a goddamn heart attack. Trying not to laugh because of his fat ass. Thank you to everybody that has made this show successful. Tonight is this is gonna be interesting. I've got 5 awesome folks sitting here with me, and then we're gonna find out what happened in like Brazian, Montana, in just a few short minutes. Did I say the name of the town right?
Bozeman.
Bozeman. The cue card said Brazian. It was
all right.
Okay. To my right is Mr. Tyler Branch. You've heard Tyler on every episode.
Cheers,
guys.
y'all.
Like guys. It's gonna be good, guys. Next to him is somebody I've been wanting to have on the show for a hot ass minute. We've already like heart to hearts in the cars and shit, but y'all are gonna have a heart to heart with him in a few minutes. Mr. Dustin Heron.
Hey y'all, nice to meet you.
He's such a sweet baby voice.
Yeah, boy.
And next to him is the man with the plan for when he has a heart attack, Mr. Lee Tucker.
He's already on Medicare.
Yeah, he's already on Medicare. Hold on, Tucker. For all their Medicare needs, can they get it?
Just give me a call.
Go ahead and drop it.
Just,
there's no probably
Yeah,
those
you can
age
find me
checking
on-
opposite our
yeah,
work.
you can find me on Facebook, Lee Tucker, or Nashville Medicare Specialist.
There you go. See,
Whichever one.
see, we're making it work.
Yeah.
Next to him
Farmers
is
only.
our resident fucking lizard person.
Yeah.
/ DD.
JD, the DD all the time.
JD the DD.
And next to him, Mr. He's not been on the show yet. Another good songwriter and musician, Mr. Colin Middleton.
Yeah, boy.
How y'all doing?
I almost called you. What's that other fellow's name from Statesboro?
How am I doing?
The talented one.
Oh, okay.
I'm just fucking with you,
Hold
Mr.
on, motherfucker.
It's only funny to me. They placed one of the first shows I ever had. You remember y'all playing it for me?
Talking about the mud bog?
Was it at the Mud Bog?
Yeah.
I just remember you and Dylan playing it.
Where I brought Rachel and all that? Yeah.
Oh, the red. Why has
Yeah.
she not came and
I've
hung out
been
with all of us?
Because
and y'all
I've snapped
wrote
her
the
I'm
song?
several times this week.
She's
I'm telling you, man.
You do have a point there.
Fair.
It's true.
Fair.
Well, thank y'all for coming, Colin and Mr. Dustin. Y'all being your first time here. This is a shit show, but usually we have fun unless it's something that's completely out of hand. So we'll try to behave as long as you do too. I'm gonna start through this whole goddamn thing. So, what's the name of that city that we're starting with there? Because in
We're
the
not
car,
starting with this.
we're starting.
We are most
This
definitely.
one time,
I'm
my
telling you,
friend
that's
Lee
not-
Tucker went to the Midwest. He was in this state, sometimes they call Montana. And while he was there, he may have run across this little old railroad town called
Bozeman.
Bozeman.
And what did you sell in Bozeman?
Nothing. I got high. It's true. I got high as fuck, and I played with these huge ass slugs. I really did.
We don't talk about women like that on the show.
Yeah,
No. Well, it did wrap all the way
me
around
too.
my hand. It's a big ass. I'm already lightheaded from laughing, man. It's done. I'm gonna have a stroke.
Well, now
I did not mean to spit on you.
Now I'm lightheaded and I smell like beer.
Josh just spit beer every fucking way.
On
even know
me.
what you
No, he
had
just spit it
said, but I
everywhere. He
fucking
spit it
loved
on me.
Sorry.
All I was told to do was intro the story. I have no context to the story. I don't know what he meant by slug, and I don't know where he's going from here.
I was dead serious. There's big ass
Yes, no
snails.
relations.
There was big ass snails with no shells. And I was high. I'm from South Georgia. My daddy's somebody. I was still nobody. And so you didn't smoke pot, you get a bad name around town. We just didn't do that shit. But when you go out to Seattle and Oregon and all that good shit.
But you're in Montana.
And
Yeah,
you,
but it started in Seattle.
and then you smoke that shit, and then you start seeing stuff.
You're
like
trying to
this.
tell me that
And
an
there's-
oyster
and there's-
walked this way, all the way from the Pacific coast
It
to
was not.
Montana
It was not
without a
oyster.
shell?
It was
He
not
didn't
an
walk.
oyster. It's a slug. One more again.
One more again.
There was marijuana and slugs and hippies. There's a lot of hippies.
Marijuana and
And
hippies.
I was actually at a nudist colony area. I really y'all,
That's a That's a fucking
they
song
think
right
I'm
there.
playing.
I don't know.
I'm
Listen,
fucking serious.
listen to what he's saying. Hear
Tyler
him out.
Branch,
Hear him
we're
out.
going to try to help him real quick.
Hear him out.
I'm
I don't
dead
know how we
serious.
can, though.
I'm serious. This is about 11 years ago.
Oysters, all the way from the Pacific Ocean. Nudist camp. Go ahead.
Here you go.
Anyways, I was high, they were slugs, and there was hippies. That's
That-
what I'm telling you.
That ain't the way I thought that was gonna go.
That ain't the way you thought it was gonna go.
I
I spit on you. And then,
You
and
did.
then I
You spit
realized we
beer
had
on
the greatest soundbite of all time. It was slugs, they was hippies,
And marijuana.
And I was
and
high.
marijuana.
And I had never really smoked pot before. I had never really smoked pot.
Wait.
It is. This is the fucking truth.
This is before he smoked pot.
You're not any of y'all gonna be able to hear this besides
don't-
laughing.
I
Let me
don't-
tell you, if you were here, you'd fucking love it.
I don't feel that bad anymore.
I'm
He
being
saw all that shit before he smoked the pot.
Yes. Well,
That's
it
where the
all
pot
kind of came together at the same time.
Pop that Sprite, son.
That's what I'm doing. I need to chase it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Wait. We in no way encourage Sprite drinking because it makes you see slugs, aliens, and
Slugs
hippies.
and aliens. They're hippies. They take offense to you calling them aliens. And
No, that's the illegal aliens that
I
get
was
offense being
fixing to
called.
say,
I'm
the
sorry.
slugs did not cross any borders. They were already in the woods. It's not my goddamn fault.
Obviously, nobody here has ever listened to Sturgill Simpson.
Turtles all the way down.
Yes, sir.
We're going
They
fucking
had
Tuckers all
shells.
the way down, though, and I wasn't prepared for it.
The turtles have shells, the slugs do not. All right. So,
You look like the Ninja Turtle that didn't make the team.
He's still downhearted.
He still got a jersey, and everybody loves him.
I'm sorry.
so we were telling war stories on the way here. By
No.
war stories, we mean clinic stories.
No,
I think that's the
go
correct
back to the
word.
Ninja Turtles.
I'm cool with that.
Josh.
What?
It's gonna get real personal for you real quick.
No kidding.
And then we're gonna run out of content.
Well,
Sir, I don't think
Josh
there's
started
enough goddamn
this.
liquor in this room or this county for us to run out of content.
it's digital. It's
Again,
listen,
y'all, this is my
just-
first podcast,
If
and I
he's a
just
Ninja
thought
Turtle
we could
instead
keep
of
it.
throwing stars, he's got
PG.
McNuggets coming out. Fucking meow.
See,
not
he
gonna
would have
happen.
killed Shredder.
Did you hear what Dustin Herring just said? He said it's my first podcast, and I just thought we could keep it PG. He don't know.
No, you haven't been here.
No, I have not.
Don't
This
tell.
is different.
No,
He don't
this-
know.
Yes, thank you, JD. This is you can say whatever you want to. All the shit that you've ever wanted to say with that we've had a lot of people that has made us to where we can have free speech.
I can say
This,
anything.
you can say what the fuck you want to.
All right. I don't like the metric system. It's confusing. It don't make me feel smart.
There you have it.
Gives us a hard time.
I'm just going. I have never before almost hit the space bar. The space bar stops it. And when you said "muh," I was like, I was looking for Mexican. And I was like, you know what? Because I've already got in trouble one time in Texas because I said beaner, but it was funny.
You
Talking
got in
about
trouble
tacos?
after that in
Oh,
Texas.
I really didn't get in trouble, but some people that did
About tacos?
Yeah, they was
Are
very
they
high.
called carbohydrate
in bean. Yeah,
pod
It
things?
was
no,
not a
it's,
popular.
it's pronounced pine straw.
Oh.
was not
It's
a popular
joke.
topic.
I love the Latins. We fucked up Saturday night.
We did.
It went to fucking Latin night at late night, so
Oh God,
it was cute.
I felt like I was on the Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, familiar.
I feel like the Fat and the Furious. Fuck y'all.
Somebody's got extra salty, real quick. Like,
I thought we said something funnier that was important.
no, he'll have plenty of funny shit to say. He's always the funniest person. What?
Justice Whisper, what the fuck were we talking about?
I know that's what I was trying to get
I don't
back
remember
to.
either. I'm like,
I'm
how we
supposed
get back
to be
to
the
it?
director, and I
Yeah.
don't know what we
We
was
were
talking
talking about STD trips. To the
No,
Oh,
we're
that's
not
STD
there yet.
trips.
I told
That
you
had
all
nothing
ago.
to do with
I don't know where
Dustin
you've gone on an STD trip.
That's
I ain't
what the
never
whole
going.
goddamn Bozeman, Montana thing was about.
Oh,
That y'all
yeah,
been
back to
ranting and
Bozeman.
raving about.
You're
No.
talking about an LSD trip.
So
No,
let's go ahead.
STD.
Let's
Oh,
go
never
ahead.
mind.
Everybody
Never mind. I
understand
digress.
that the
I'm
Dustin
done.
Yeah,
Herring
Lee,
story
give us your story from
ends
Bozeman.
at the full circle. Me and Tyler Branch have nothing to do with from about 9 o'clock on up to midnight on the rest of the story.
My God.
We have no idea what we're talking about earlier.
I'm just gonna let y'all talk now.
No, we're waiting
No,
on you.
it's your turn to
No,
talk.
no.
My God, is it midnight?
No.
Oh, you said 9 o'clock to midnight.
I was
They're
using-
not gonna say shit else during this podcast.
But we
Oh,
are.
okay,
So
okay.
finish telling your fucking
I was trying
story
to
about
tell them
Bozeman.
a
Because that's how we
quarter of an
started
hour.
it. It's literally 11 minutes
Well,
ago.
I feel like we should give them some context to the story.
We'll
and
give
how
them
we got
context.
it.
Y'all should.
I
It'll
wish
be-
you would.
Give them context to the story.
No, you were talking about you've had chlamydia a few times. You're the one that wanted to talk about STDs on the podcast when we got here to do the podcast.
I'm
Yes,
just-
it's that part where you
so-
told
I'm
me
just
if you
saying,
say something you
For
don't
me to
like, we
ever
can edit
get,
it.
for me to
It's
get
gotta
laid
be
again, we
it.
got to normalize it.
Tyler Branch is the one that said, I'm going to be the most honest I've ever been when we get there.
He did.
And I am so far.
And he
He's like, go ahead and tell them your
Anyway.
truths. I'll be honest about your truths.
5 minutes before we got here, we're riding dirt roads, having a good time. Had a DD, so nobody bitch. And Lee starts to tell a story, and Dustin here and is like, "Get the fuck to the studio. This is no way. This doesn't need to be recorded."
There was a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things
That's
said,
right,
but
that's right.
the first time, because I've never heard a story. This will be the first time I hear it, so you get to hear my reaction and everybody else's right now. So go ahead with
So
Bozeman.
we were talking, and I don't remember what came up about chlamydia. Oh, this girl that gave you STDs, and I was like, oh, it only takes like 5 pills, and you're like, oh, just 1 shot and 2 antibiotics. I was like, shit, they only gave me 5 pills that one time. They're like, holy shit, you had I don't even know if it was chlamydia guy. It was something, anyways. Had a leaky dick. but the goddamn.
Hey, Doc.
But
That was a technical difficulty.
How
upon my-
was your dick?
I just hit the space bar on my balls. I didn't know that was going to happen. So if you heard that pause, it was because Lee Tucker was making me piss myself laughing over here. I slammed my hand on the fucking table and hit the space bar. So now we're back.
all right, I don't know where we left off. Anyways,
Leaky dick.
yeah.
Normally,
That's how you said was leaky dick.
But it started. Josh said he had chlamydia like twice. I don't know. Because every time you're like, I started it, and I start telling the story, you're like, hold on, we're gonna start it, and then I start telling it, and you're like, wait, hold on.
well, now
All
is
right,
your
so
chance.
Now let me tell you. Josh said he had chlamydia twice. I said they can cure that with 5 pills. He said they gave me 1 shot, 2 antibiotics. And I was like, well, they fucked me out of a shot and 1 antibiotic because I only got like 5 pills. Anyways, and he's like, when the fuck did you have chlamydia? And I was like, all I said was, I was in Bozeman, Montana one time. And that's what got everybody dying laughing. They're like, how the fuck does chlamydia in Bozeman, Montana?
That's random as shit.
I don't know how you got pussy in Bozeman, Montana.
I was high with hippies and slugs. I don't know. I don't goddamn know. I'm telling you. This is a true fucking story. Listen,
Bitch, you couldn't lie about anything.
I couldn't, but
You could have.
Nobody would have ever known. We could just
Hey,
kept it to
Hey,
tell.
listen,
He's like,
Linda.
no.
Listen,
I'd rather all
Linda.
y'all know
Let
about
him
it.
tell his story.
So we were camping out for 2 weeks. I flew into Seattle. We left Seattle, went all the way across, stayed at Lake Coeur d'Alene, and I think it's Idaho. Yep, over yonder.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
We left there after
Somewhere
we
over
camped
yonder.
out. We drove on across the northern part of the state. Stopped in Montana.
He reported that in Montana.
I heard that.
So anyway, get over there. We're camping out again, and I'm like, something wrong down there. It don't feel right. Kind of like a little red.
Kind
around
of
the
burns
head.
when I piss a little bit.
It didn't really. It was just a little red. Anyways, so I was like, and we were camping. You're in the fucking woods.
Listen,
you can't just
yes.
wash your hands every time you take a piss of shit. So I'm like, hey,
Look, it was like Lake Jam. It was like hanging out at Lake Jam.
no, this is totally different.
Okay, never mind. I
hairy
digress.
bitches,
I digress.
slugs, and goddamn slugs and drugs and hairy hippie chicks. Anyways, this is 11 years ago. So actually, we're like, okay, fuck the camping shit. Let's go get a hotel room for the next couple nights. We'll take you to the clinic. So they took me to the clinic. I go in there. Doctor's like, oh, it's just a little case of chlamydia or gonorrhea. I don't remember which one. He's like, we're gonna get you a prescription. Here's your pills. Take your pills.
Don't
Get
fuck
back
for
on
2
your
weeks.
camping trip. And so I did. I just took my little pills and I smoked some more weed and then I went and played with some more slugs. I had a wonderful fucking time.
Right.
But that's the story behind Bozeman, Montana.
But
So
the long one, the short is that you got
His
cured.
dick.
You got cured.
don't fuck hippie chicks. That's the moral of the story.
But you're
Right.
cured now. You're good.
Well, that was 11 years ago. I fucking hope so.
Lee, I didn't
I'm the
know you
only one
fucked
filling
nobody.
this test these days. Every once in a while, you have fuck
So,
up.
anyways, for some reason, they just wanted to hear my little
I don't-
STD story. That's the first and last one I've had. Knock on wood here.
Somehow, after all the shit we done on the road,
I have no idea how I got it from a hippie.
I got a pretty good idea.
Can I say one thing?
yes.
You say a lot of things.
I swear to God, I thought we were going to talk about the great state of Montana.
Nope.
I
We
did.
were
Idaho.
talking about STDs.
Or
No,
whatever.
we was
I
talking
didn't know
about,
we were going there.
No, we were talking about Idaho.
Idaho. And that's where I was going to
That's
come
how
up.
he also got chlamydia.
I was going to come up talking
Idaho.
about.
Yeah.
Could have been them goddamn taters they got. You don't ever know.
It bitch, if taters give people chlamydia, you still have chlamydia.
I thought we were going to talk about
As many
hunting.
times you made us all in here wait on fried tomatoes.
On French fried tomatoes.
Yeah.
French fried
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Bitch, we're all finna look like a French fried tater after this goes off.
That's right.
Are we just telling more war stories about anybody
We
else got
can.
an STD story they want to share?
So this
Oh,
one
sure.
time at band camp, no, I've had it. I've had it a couple times.
Good for you.
Had it.
I don't mean it.
I don't
Like,
think
in a
I'll
bad
ever
way.
define what it is. Y'all just say, it's either this,
Can
either
we tell
that.
them how you thought it was ITU or whatever?
An ITU.
UTI.
Always
UTI.
say
ITU, whatever.
No, I'll tell you. I don't care. Do y'all know what azos is?
Yeah.
It's azos is when you have a urinary tract infection and they give you these pills and these pills make you fucking piss neon orange. Like,
What? Yep.
And by the way, pharmacists always tell the people you tell to get azos that they're going to piss neon orange. That's not a good thing to find out on the fly.
In case
I
you're
tell
wondering.
It looks like that shit you drank at Teasers. In
It
Wichita,
does, it
Alabama.
does.
Right.
It's a Red
Every
Bull
time you
and
say
vodka
Azos,
combination that
it's
shines in the
lemonade.
black light.
My God.
I'm HIV positive. I don't have that.
Too soon,
But no,
bro.
anyway,
Too
so
soon.
On part
Um,
two
yes,
of As the Dick Turns. See what happens here.
I like to take a lot of baths, but I also like to bang whores like back in the day. And
Like,
you shut the fuck up, see?
Way back then, like yesterday.
Yeah. It's okay. If they're listening to this, they're probably getting railed anyway.
Hey, boy.
They all think I'm cheating on them now.
It's our demographic.
Our demographic. There we go.
That's why I said demographic.
Anyway, so
I thought you said Democratic.
and that's how quickly it turns politics.
Alright. We got the whiskey. Where's the religion?
We ain't got none.
Jesus.
We ain't got none.
I'm starting that shit.
Anyway, so this girl I might have been fucking with, and I also like to take a lot of baths for like 3-4 weeks. I just thought I had a UTI, and it was not a UTI. and I had not lived in this place very long, where I was living at. But I didn't realize that like chlamydia was just like this cool thing that everybody got every once in a while.
That happens.
It does. So I go to the doctor like a fucking urgent.
North Face jacket. It jumps it.
Hold tight. Let him tell
I
the
wish
story.
I'd have put a North Face jacket on my dick so this didn't happen. But so like I go to I fuck up and go to the hospital because like I'm like this is the worst UTI ever. And like I'm the only person that still owes a fucking hospital and emergency care STD test. Like they don't do that there.
Oh, they do, but you pay for
Oh
it.
no, you do. It seemed like it'd be a lot cheaper to help
Oh,
clinic.
yeah.
But so like they're asking me like my symptoms and everything like that or whatever, and I tell them, and they're like, "Sir, it sounds like you have chlamydia." And I was like, "Of course not.
Not possible.
Not I." And there's like, "Do you use condoms when you're having sex?" And I was like, "I do not use ketchup or mayonnaise on anything." Like
Condoms, not
Yeah,
condiments.
I guarantee that one chick, she's like, so.
I will suck your dick with mayonnaise ketchup on
But she's like, so.
You keep talking to me like that when I'm hurting, Linda.
condoms or no.
it. Yeah. So
I don't know what your answer is, sir.
So they
Maybe
come
I'll
back
back.
and they tell me, it's like, "Sir, you have chlamydia." And I'm like, I thought it was bad. And it was like, "No, it's just a fucking one shot and 2 antibiotics.
It's a simple
and
fix.
you're good to go." It's the worst thing they could have ever told me. But they just,
You
like,
mean
I
I'll
can
do this again
No,
next
so I
week?
was
You
like-
mean
so
all
was
I
like,
have to
am
do?
never using a condom if all it takes if I get chlamydia or gonorrhea is one fucking shot and 2 antibiotics.
Yeah, but if
I'm
that's
good.
the most you have to worry about, you're a lucky
And
son
child
of a bitch.
support, they forgot that shit.
Yeah, that shit's infectious.
That's what
That shit gets around.
Got that pull-up game weak. Shout out to my friend Priscilla Block. She's the one who told me about that. Made sure that shit was strong. Anywho.
I don't give a fuck about a single person that downloads this podcast. I'm gonna listen to this motherfucker 8 times. every time I'm sad,
It's good.
I'm just like, you know, I'm turning on this.
Hippies, drugs, and slugs.
That's
And
the
that
name of the
pull-out
podcast.
game weak.
That you got your
There you
title.
go. Hippies, drugs, and slugs.
Yes,
That's the name
sir.
of it.
It's a fucking
I'm
ringtone,
talking.
cuz.
Holy
Boy.
fuck.
How did we get here?
By car. Josh drove us. Very good.
That's perfect.
My eyes were open most of the time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Just want to make sure y'all got to here where you needed to be. Lee, why are we here this week? Why is everybody here and coming to town and shit?
So I was fortunate enough to have a Snapchat. That's kind of the truth.
It's really
And
It's a
Miss
slow start.
Tammy Moore in Eastman, Georgia, hit me up and said, "Hey, me and my family, we love your music. What do you charge us to come play a show for us?" And I was like, "Do you want an acoustic show or do you want a full band?" And they're like, "We don't care. We just want you to come play." I was like, "How about I invite some friends, some badass friends?" They're like, "Yeah, we got a house out in the country with 3 ponds, and we just built a big ass pavilion." So I have got, God, I brought Dustin here, and he's doing circles in the chair. He's awesome.
He's happy.
He's
happy.
very happy. And so I've got Dustin Herring, Kristen Kelly, Trey Landon, Tyler Branch, Justin Andrews. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Maybe not. And me. That's probably the one I forgot.
And more. Whoever decides to show up. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's showing
It's,
up.
it's,
Yeah.
But
a thing,
it's gonna
man.
be, yeah. So anyways, so they're getting a whole bunch of songwriters. They're getting like set. Oh, our friend Vaden, that's who it is. Kristen Kelly's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Not a musician, but a phenomenal guy to have on your team.
Cool as fuck to hang
He is
out with.
amazing.
I'm
He
excited
actually
to meet
works
him.
like a CIA forensics, like computers.
No wonder nobody knows his
Probably
name.
all
don't
this
want
shit.
that on the internet.
I don't think he cares. He'll tell you I want to fucking hurt you.
Hey, if people
He-
like that know how to work it, they don't give a shit.
No, he's like an independent
That's what she
contractor.
said.
They hire him. Anyways, he is amazing. Anyway, so they're all coming, and it actually starts. It's going to be Thursday through Sunday. We're going to write some songs, Some of us gonna shoot some turkeys. We're gonna play some golf. We're gonna drink a lot of alcohol, write some songs, and play a show Saturday night for everybody down here in Eastman that Tammy and Tim invite out. So we're excited about that.
It ought to be fun. I know it's private and everything, so we're not gonna like invite anybody. But I love that Tammy and Tim are having y'all down. Tammy was like the hairdresser in Dodge County where we grew up. There's a picture when I'm a fucking baby, and she's in the background of it. And one of the people that she's I guess her apprenticeship or whatever it would have been back then, they cut the shit out of my ear. Like the scissors are in ear, and there's just like blood.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Tammy,
You got notched like a hog.
and like fucking 3.
No shit.
You still got that picture?
I mean, Tammy's got it. She sends it to me every once in a while.
Oh.
They were marking him as a coal, and they just missed it.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was a stud.
most people.
Oh.
Don't, yeah. Most
They're trying to
people.
put a tag
Listen,
on me.
most people don't know about that kind of shit nowadays. So we'll just let it be.
Hey.
Let him tell his story.
But anyway,
All I know is
we're
if
just
somebody
gonna
will
have a really good
cut
time.
my ear and I end up where you're at, I'm okay with it.
You just better hurt nobody shaves your head because it's probably not as pretty.
My hair.
Them
But I
curls-
also know
them
if I
curls
shave
are
this beard, my face don't look like that.
Well, you lose your brand and I lose my brands. How about this? Me and you sleep with our hair and our beards together. That way, if we wake up in the morning,
The world's
We
not
still
ready
got
for all
it.
this.
This is getting close right now. Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Only if you want to jack one real fast.
No, I'd rather not.
The church crowd's listening.
Lord
know.
have mercy.
They've been listening since Sunday.
Y'all ought to be
I thought
ashamed of yourselves.
listen, I thought it was Monday all day today. And I said somebody be a Monday, and he goes, "It's just Tuesday." I was like, "Well, I've been wrong before."
Sir, that's because we have a drinking problem.
You got a drinking problem. I got to figure it out.
And a sleeping
Yeah, looks like you're doing amazing at it.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Please don't spit it on me like I did on you.
Hey, I would not do that to you.
But anyway, Miss Tammy and Mr. Tim are great folks. Have you met did you get a chance to meet the family or anything?
I haven't met any of them yet.
They're so fucking nice, dude.
Oh, I'm excited, man. They built a beautiful pavilion out there. It's huge. They got like a wall built on the back side of the pavilion with this big ass TV and a fireplace back there, and we're gonna be playing in front of that. And it's gonna be a good time.
God, I cannot wait. Y'all are gonna get to experience Dodge County, and I hope, and I know Timmy and Tim ain't gonna let no assholes come out here. There's a lot of assholes where I'm from.
Not from Hazelhurst.
Listen, cuz, I'm from Baxley. I've been living in New York. I ain't talking about New York City. Everybody in Georgia thinks New York is New York City. I've been living in Western New York, where the area where I live is very red, very Republican. Everybody rides four-wheelers and has a boat and does all this kind of stuff. But, like, people don't understand when I talk about being where we're from. Because I got laid off right after Christmas. And it has done my heart so good with the podcast we did in Nashville and just being able to be down where I'm from after being gone for so long. I moved off early March of last year, and it was a full 10 months before I got to come home. And when I got home, I had not written it. As songwriters, like what we're doing this weekend, we're all songwriters. We write from our heart. And I did something where when I left, I kind of had it figured. I was like, I'm not going to mess with songwriting no more. I'm not going to mess with music no more. And I didn't. I shut it off. I was working 65, 70 hours a week. I set foot on Georgia dirt. And I started getting ideas again. And that's why I'm excited about this weekend, man. Like, just a PSA to everybody who happens to be here. All of us are good friends in one way or another, whether it's songwriting or hanging out or just being at a bar together or whatever. We're all good friends. But what's going to happen this weekend is super special, and I'm excited about it because I remember how it was to be separated from something like this, and now I'm back. And as soon as I set my foot on Georgia dirt, I started getting ideas again. And I have song ideas. I was talking to Pudge, Dustin, Harry. I want to talk to you about it. I've talked to Colin about it. I got some ideas that I want to write this weekend. And just to have ideas that I want to write, it's damn exciting.
That's awesome.
It's good shit, brother.
It is, buddy.
It's
And I've
good.
got a damn crop of songwriters out of Nashville coming. I mean, a great bunch. So,
Yeah.
That's why I can't. I'm telling you, as much as I like to talk and be in the fucking middle of everything, Even like last night with them writing, I stayed my ass at the house. I'm gonna sit as far in the corner as I can and just listen to y'all fucking talk. So I know something good gonna come out of all y'all being here.
This man's got the idea. He knows. He knows. You think I'm
I
wrong?
also know
I
how
wish.
to find chlamydia if we
Well, we'll leave that. We'll leave that to the side. But I wish that for the ones that were not here Saturday night, there was a hell of stuff that went on in this studio
Was
Saturday
that
night.
Friday night?
It was Friday. Night.
Friday night.
He wants
still
to
ain't-
correct
I-
you.
Mr.
Hey,
Monday.
it's still Monday.
No, listen. I still ain't. But that's how good it was. I still ain't got straightened out from it. Cause there was a whole lot of song writing and song singing, and cause I'm telling you, man, when I get in the middle of that shit, my heart ain't never been so full as
This
when
is where
we
you're supposed to be.
as when we come back through Nashville and we did that Nashville Tears episode. Cause my heart ain't been that full in
That
a
was
long
amazing.
time.
That was amazing.
Man, it was good.
But I had a good time. I just want to say, because I posted a video of my friend Ethan talking to a girl, and I was like, he got game. And then I had all these girls hit me up, being like, that girl's got a flat ass. I'm just being honest with you. I just want to throw that out there.
Just show it out, man.
I had a lot of them, and I just want to say that you know what? She's got a career, and she got some shit going on. So I ain't mad about a flat ass. I'd rather have a girl with a flat ass than a flat career. I just want to say that.
And Ethan
Love
was
y'all,
talking.
man.
Ethan was talking to her.
Yeah.
If Ethan was talking to a girl, she got a solid future.
Oh, she's cute.
Let me tell you,
Good time.
we all got
That's the
so
cutest- that's-
we all got so fucked up
You
the
got
other
it.
night.
You got it.
The next morning,
We got fucked up tonight, too.
No, listen.
Yo, we're just gonna keep
Listen.
going.
No,
We
listen.
got all fucking hammered, and I woke up the next day, and I saw the Snapchats of all of us, and we're all enjoying ourselves. And then Ethan, who had left while we're sleeping, and I'm dealing with my fucking hangover and drinking BioLite and trying to get the feeling.
Now,
better.
Ethan told us he was leaving.
He didn't
Oh no, he
leave.
told me he was leaving.
It wasn't
But
like
He
he left.
left because of y'all's lack of sleeping.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why
I
he
know.
left.
Because
Probably
when
right.
we woke up, when I woke up on
Y'all got
the
home at
next-
6 a.m.
it was not. He was
Yes.
hurt. When I actually woke up the next day, though, he was back in Nashville and he was singing gospel songs, and he had all over Snapchat stuff. So
He had to come to Jesus.
he
Can
had
I
to
can I
after he
tell?
left
I'm not gonna tell him what happened in Statesboro.
us. Which one?
Which time?
Dude, when we were at the Langston concert,
I know, but
We
what
talking about the Hobbit?
about the girl we saved.
Oh, you can tell him. That makes me sound good as fuck. to people.
No,
Oh,
y'all,
oh, that.
listen. Y'all
Get your
there you
hand
go.
off me.
Hey, listen, so when we walked in the Blue Room, I ain't like, listen, after playing on the road for so long, I'm not about being in a crowd. I'm not about being shoulder to shoulder. So we found this back bar where we could get a couple drinks, and we were on this like riser there. And we're standing there at a table, and next thing I know, Josh is turning around and he's talking very loud to some guy. And I'm like, what's going on? So I turn and I turn just in time enough to hear him say, and I see this guy who's drunk as shit. He's like a wet noodle, man. He's just, you know. He walks off, and Josh is going, in case you were wondering, you are far too pretty and far too good a girl, which is why I love this guy, which is why I love being on this show. He goes, you're far too pretty and far too good a girl to let some dumbass talk to you like that. And she goes, thank you. He turns back around. Well, me and my buddy Avery Willis and Riley Lowry, and if you know
Pick on
Riley,
you, but keep going, baby. I'm almost there.
if you know Riley, Riley's not a big guy. He's got this sexy ass haircut over to the side, and Avery is this big dude, man. He's like, I'm 6'1". He's like 2 or 3 inches taller than me.
Avery's a big old dude.
I
Yeah.
like fucking Avery
Yeah.
Willis.
So he's got this big ass beard going on, long hair, and
Looks
all of a
like-
sudden Avery turns around and starts looking this way, and I turn around, and this drunk ass wet noodle guy has come back, and I'm like, that ain't good. And I look at Avery and I go, come with me. We walk over, and this guy's telling Josh, he's like, you just need to fuck off. And Josh is smiling, which is never good.
What
He's
a
going,
dickhead.
why don't you make me fuck off if you want me to? And I was like, and I grabbed Avery, I said, watch them real quick. I went to go get a security guy that was posted up on the corner of the steps, but he's watching the stage. Like, he has no idea what's going on. So I walk up, and about the time I get ready to tap him on the shoulder, somebody comes up to him and grabs him by the shoulder and goes, hey, and they point towards where everything's going on. And I said, and the guy turns and looks at me and makes eye contact with me, and I said, yeah, you need to go get that. So he turns around, goes over to what's going on, and we walk over to these two guys who are face to face, and the guy this security guy grabs him, and another security guy grabs the drunk guy, and
Wet noodle guy.
the wet noodle guy,
Yeah.
and they both look at me like, "Is this the one you were talking about?" And I went, "Yeah, that's the guy. He got to go." And they escort him out the bar. Like, we stay in there. We make friends with all the people who are standing around automatically are our friends because nobody had enough nerve to fucking stand up and do something about what was going on. Like, I'll say that.
I saw you hit me.
That's what people don't understand, man. Like, Josh has said it on the air several times. He's got a daughter, and he hopes that one day, if somebody's being an asshole to him, there's going to be some grown men to stand around and go, no, that ain't gonna be the way it goes.
Everybody's got to look at it like it's gonna be their kids, though.
That's right. That's
or
right.
their sister, or their
I don't.
mom,
I
or
mean,
whatever.
I don't have kids, much less daughters. But I hope to hell that if I ever have a daughter one day, that somebody would do what we did.
If I ever have a dog someday, I hope y'all protect that son of a bitch.
You got a dog now. What are you talking
No,
about?
that's my daddy's dog. That's my little brother. That ain't my dog. That's
They resemble
the
each other.
family dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Wish I was that little.
I can see it.
I fucking
Just
hate
climb
it.
up in the recliner with a bitch and go to sleep. Damn.
You bitch you out like
Yeah.
you haven't climbed up in a recliner. I climbed up in a recliner.
They ain't
with a bitch and went to
nowhere
sleep.
near enough room.
Your fucking line is, hey, you want to go back home, watch South Park and jack me off?
Watch Andy Griffith.
Yeah, watch Andy Griffith and Head or South Park and Tails.
Yeah. Tales from the Tour Bus.
Could you imagine if all of us were on the actual road together in random cities where motherfuckers didn't know us?
I feel like we should do that.
Well,
I
don't
feel
know.
like that's a damn good idea.
Make it happen, Captain.
Y'all.
I ain't sitting back saying make it happen, Cap.
Instead
I'm
of-
sitting back saying, like, why are we not doing this now?
But instead
We're
of going
working
on the
on it
road,
in New York.
but instead of going on the road and going to these major cities like Dallas, Atlanta, Nashville, let's go find the fucking little outskirts like the Franks of fucking.
Let's go find the
Tennessee.
no-name bar in Willacoochee.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
But
just
I'm
gonna
saying,
go-
let's go to those
I've been
bars in
there.
other states.
I have to.
Yes.
when Trey played.
And told that
Yeah.
girl them the ugliest pants I've ever seen. I'll never
Did I?
forget that. Yes, there's this girl to come in. She was cute, and he's like, "Those the ugliest bridges I ever seen." He looked at me and goes, "I'm gonna be in them later."
I like, you always have.
It's the funniest shit I ever heard.
If you don't know how to talk shit to a woman,
Man.
they love that shit.
Listen,
The more, but you can't be ugly about it. The only reason it works for me is I am literally cute about it. Like, I'm fucking with you, we're having fun or whatever, and I'm like, damn, there's some ugly britches you got on. And she giggles, I giggle, she's naked later. It's just what happens. Like,
you are cute about it. I used to be cute about it. I'm
I
not
am.
anymore.
Josh
I
was flashing
used to
that little smile like that. Just
Nah.
this shit-eating
Ugly
grin has
britches.
got me more pussy
boy.
than my fucking pocketbook. I don't know how. Like, girls all the time, like on social media, like, that is the cutest grin ever. It's like, bitch, I got one teeth that's in the back. Like,
My shit ain't even in line.
like there's this one guy in my fucking right here, and it's like, you know what? We just don't want to be like anybody else. We're just gonna go back. We're gonna hang out.
Yeah, slow you down though. So thank God for that.
Yeah. They
I'm
got me.
missing one.
You're missing one. It's
Yeah.
all that meth you're on.
Yeah,
Oh, God. Can't you tell he's so skinny?
I like me meth. The goddamn McNuggets are more addictive than meth, I promise. But if I could shoot up goddamn sweet and sour sauce, it'd be over.
Hit the vein! Hit the vein!
Just be like damn meth.
Best storm.
Yeah,
we
well, they
just
just
watched Best
Pull
Storm.
over before church, shoot up some sour sauce.
If you could chew up sweet and sour sauce, you would be in jail every fucking week.
All I can see is him picking the phone up. Hey Ronald, you got my shit.
Yeah. You're sending the hamburger.
What we got is $5 worth of sweet and sour sauce here.
Oh shit.
It's all over the floorboard.
But we're sorry, sir. Our McFlurry machine's broke.
It's always broke.
You can get all the heroin you want with no McFlurry.
Heroin.
Why is it always broke?
This was a horrible idea.
Yeah.
I told you it
There's
There's
one-
the least
There's
podcast.
one of these sponsors out there,
It's gonna
like
cancel us.
DraftKings or one of these other like crazy ones that I don't
Yep.
know how the fuck they're paying me to do this. It still like blows my mind that is going to listen to this show and they've never listened to another one, and they're like, "This is what all these fuckers are downloading."
This is what we're
This
funding.
big
McNuggets and STDs. What the fuck is going on?
Just wait till they get around to fucking big girls.
Oh,
It's gonna-
That's tomorrow.
I don't know. I think she's coming over tonight.
Well,
It ain't too late.
Tell her to come her ass on.
Well, we did talk about hog hunting on the last episode.
It's like what was the
First
lyric?
time in my life, I've been proud of Dustin Herring not saying nothing. Just sitting there and listening
What was it?
and
What was
learning.
He's still thinking about
That's
his
what
career.
I'm
it?
doing.
He's still thinking it over. What was it? Larry the Cable Guy said that he was dating this one chick one time, and they was laying in the bed, and she rolled over and said something real sexy to him, and it sounded like something like, yeah,
Big.
very
Listening
much the same.
and learning.
That's what I'm doing.
You shouldn't learn a goddamn thing.
No,
No,
I'm telling you,
I'm
mess
gonna-
around.
I'm gonna do another one tomorrow or the next.
You're doing it by
day, so I
yourself.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Good luck.
By the way, folks, coming up, they're gonna be spaced out, but we've got some Lee Tucker has lined up some very, very good musicians. It's gonna be here this weekend, the next couple of days, and they're all gonna have an individual episode, and you're gonna get a reason why to listen to all their songs. It's gonna be very cool, and I don't know who we're starting off with, but it's one of y'all in here right now, so I'm looking forward to it.
Nose goes.
Whoever's got to leave first is the first. It's like the mule.
I'm
I'll
out.
do it.
There
I'm
you
out.
go. Colin Middleton. Hey, by the way, we didn't do it a while ago, and we're 40 minutes in, and we're just going to keep talking shit. Drop y'all social media info real quick. Start with you, Colin, since you're new to the show.
I wish you asked me earlier.
Go,
Yeah.
JD, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Instagram C
At Nate Kenyon.
Jesus Lord.
at C_middle7. I think is what it is.
C_middle7.
I'm pretty sure Tyler, look it up, make sure, because you know.
Middle seven.
You
That's
don't
a
have-
chord, son.
Yeah.
You ain't
Amazing.
talking.
JD, go ahead and give me your fucking
Yeah.
space alien like info.
Space alien.
No.
Background.
Space lizards.
No, like you're okay. This is
Oh, you.
JD's clearly not listening. Tell me your social media.
Social
fucking-
media.
I'm Jacob_Neesmith
Hi.
18 on Instagram. Enlightened entrepreneur.
You are
20
not. Shut the
on
fuck up. Is your
Snapchat.
name? Is your name Enlightened Entrepreneur or something? Take it the fuck off.
How the hell did I find you? Because I know I ain't typed
You
all
just
that
looking
shit.
up some bullshit. That's what you.
I
That's
was-
what happened.
I was looking up lizard people.
I know some
Yeah.
sneaky bitches, but I don't know about her listening.
All right, Lee Tucker. Lee Tucker.
Lee Tucker Music on Instagram, Lee Tucker Music on Facebook, Snapchat is Lee Tucker 2983. You're gonna
Oh.
want these memes in your life, I promise.
I promise
Oh
you
man,
that.
I
That
forgot
shit's-
about Facebook. That's a
that
whole
makes
lot
my life
simpler.
No, nobody cares. They're still trying to figure out who you are.
Man, all right.
You ain't talking.
Hey, Facebook, Colin Middleton Music, COLLIN.
See, now they can figure out who the fuck you are.
There you go.
There you go.
Mr. Dustin fucking Herod.
Simple as it can be. Dustin Herring Music.
Okay.
Went to a county school too. Want to make it real simple for everybody.
That a boy.
DUSTINHERRINGMUSIC.
You saying that real well.
And I still lost the damn spelling bee.
How?
I've lost all my
He got it.
spelling bees.
He got it.
I didn't do
He got
.com.
Hey
Go
man,
ahead,
I got the damn county on spelling bee, and then realized I was in Bullitt County, and you know,
I've got a lot of
We-
things in Bullitt County. I
we
wish
got a
I could
whole
say
Well,
lot.
back.
He
Look.
skipped recess and fucking 10th grade.
All in the same time. Listen,
He
y'all.
drove himself to his own spelling.
That's right. That's right. All my stuff.
middle school spelling. The middle school
Jeez,
spelling bee.
That's
I drove
what I'm
the damn
talking about.
bus.
That's what I'm talking about.
At 16 years old,
Listen.
he became the smartest sixth grader alive.
You can laugh, but you can't revoke my title.
Hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
Third, fourth, you can even be fifth.
Oh man,
Please
y'all.
say what the fuck you about to say.
All my stuff, literally all my stuff. Snapchat, Instagram, everything is Tyler Branch Music. If y'all want to find me, that's where you find me at. Cheers,
Yep. Y'all go keep talking shit. Or y'all done?
Listen, the
Oh, you
night
want
is
no
young.
Okay. The only reason I ask is that's usually how I end the show, but I didn't think I wanted to end the show before y'all started that. I was just making sure.
Well, I'm glad we got it out. Lee Tucker, pass me that liquor bottle over there. Thanks, sir.
I don't know.
Hey, Tyler Branch, when you done with it, pass it on over here.
Cheers.
Well, tonight's sponsor is Crown Apple.
And bad decisions.
I haven't made one yet, but I got
Oh,
a feeling.
man.
that it'll
We're waiting
take-
on her to
Hey, like
text
Tyler
back.
just said, night's young.
Oh yeah, Nice Young.
In Bozeman, Montana.
And the great city of Bozeman, Montana.
You know who I wish was here?
Come see us.
It's
Lee
fucking
Tucker.
Justin Dukes.
Showed
I knew
up.
you
But
was
I
gonna
wish-
say
I
that.
But
miss-
I wish Justin Dukes was fucked up right now.
I wish Justin Dukes had chlamydia.
If he
so
was
could
here-
tell a story. I love to hear a fucking chlamydia
Oh my
story
God.
from Justin Dukes.
If he was here, he would be fucked up and he would probably have chlamydia. I'm
Let
just
me
saying.
tell you, if
I believe
Justin
everything
Dukes
in my
ever
heart
gets
Justin Dukes will
chlamydia,
never
I'll
have that
guarantee
or
you
tell
I
it.
have full blown AIDS.
Oh,
If
he
he
would.
gets chlamydia, he's
Listen.
getting a divorce.
The last time, the last time, hey, hear me out here.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, the last time we were all with Justin Dukes,
Don't need to specify who
Listen.
all was.
listen,
Don't tell him about
He
that.
can't
farm
hate
post.
everybody when y'all
Maury
get done with
Maury
this.
confirmed that me nor Josh was the daddy, but we were, but we were on the
If
road.
you want to make sure I'm not the daddy first, make sure I got some pussy first.
Hey, listen, we were on the road in Texas, and we were supposed to be coming through Memphis, and me and him had thrown around the idea like maybe we should go to Nashville, and I'm like, dude, I have not been in Nashville since I left, and so we called. It was from the Airbnb late at night, and I think I wound up on a FaceTime call with Justin Dukes, and we were going to try to let it be a surprise. And the first thing out of this motherfucker's mouth is, "Bitch, we're coming to Nashville." And Justin Dukes goes, "Oh man, that's awesome.
But
I was hoping y'all would."
But hold on. Every time I've ever asked Justin Dukes to drink with me, he's always been like, "Yeah, I'll see if I can
No.
make it."
And now
I
you know
was not
why.
giving up Graceland if that bitch wasn't getting hammered.
No, and now you know why. If you listen to the Nashville Tears episode of this show, right off the rip, Josh goes, "Yeah, we went out, we got drunk last night, and after 10 years of being your friend, I've realized why you don't drink with me. Because you're no fucking good at it." Because Justin Dukes, we sat around in that room.
That bitch got big mad.
He got big man. He
Dukesy
was
got fucking hot.
Justin was the one that goes, "There's a reason I'm only 27 years old, and I've already had to have a major back surgery." And this one
You
over
sick
here,
fat
Lee
bitch.
Tucker goes, "Why you look at Kelly when you said that?"
Oh, he done threw that back out, son.
Hey,
Why you got engaged?
hey, let me hold on. Legend tales though about Justin Dukes. Legend tales.
No, can I tell this?
If I was actually trying to keep you out of this story, but go ahead.
No, I got
No,
this.
no, go
I
tell
got this.
it. It's your show.
So me and Justin Dukes have been. So
For the record show, Justin
No.
Herring loves Justin
listen,
Dukes.
no,
I don't know
listen,
this story. I don't know
listen.
what they're about to say, but hey, cuz, congratulations on everything you've already built for yourself, and don't let them tear it down.
No, we ain't gonna tear it down.
Into
No,
that.
listen. If anything, we're gonna build it up. Listen.
Josh is like, I ain't sure.
Listen.
Wrong one built.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. So back in the day, I used to work EMS. I was an EMT,
How
And
the fuck is that where this story starts off?
but
How many people
because
died 'cause of
because
Just because you can play an E and an M and a T on a guitar don't make you an EMT, cuz.
no.
Quit bragging. Quit bragging.
Listen, Linda. I did that.
You
I had
can't
to-
see how mad he is behind his sunglasses.
Yeah,
I
he
had
turns
to-
his head around, puts sunglasses on, all of a sudden he's a professor.
Oh, hey, that is what Duke
He's
did.
a professor.
Hear me. I had to go all the way to fucking California to do that.
To help Justin Dukes.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Carry that big old dick back to Nashville.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Back to Justin Dukes now.
I went to California. I did my EMT training. I got my license.
Well, fucking
Come
hey,
back.
Baywatch.
And the boy who's still a good buddy of ours. Me and Justin Dukes have been on the road at that point for probably 4 years together. And I had this tiny little ass apartment, and he used to come hang out with me for no reason. Like I had nothing. I had no kitchen. Like this little apartment was like enough room for a desk and a TV and a recliner. And if you went upstairs, there was a bed and a dresser. And if you went in my bathroom, you could fucking sit on you could sit on the toilet and stick your feet and wash your feet in the shower and wash your hands in the sink at the same time. It was tiny.
Why would you do that?
I know. I don't know this day, but listen, this guy that I was talking about, that was our friend.
Yeah.
He used to come out to every one of our shows whenever me and Justin got linked up and started playing in Tiger Creek, man. He's like, he said, you don't know, man. Listen, hear me. He said, Justin Dukes is a bad motherfucker. I was like, I know he's good. I mean, I know he sings good. You know, he's like, no, listen, he got a big dick. I said, no, he doesn't. Listen.
That's the longest story ever. Just say, hey, by the way, Dad, I got a big dick.
How
Listen.
big is it compared to your apartment?
Hey. Hey, listen.
How long
Linda.
is it compared to your story?
Listen.
No, Tyler. If he's,
Hey, listen, Linda. Hey,
wait, Tyler.
listen.
If Justin's sitting on the
Listen.
toilet, can he wash it in the sink?
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. He said, look, and I know this is going to go on the air, and I'm going to get a phone call, and I'm going to be in so much trouble. But this same guy told me, he said, listen, I've seen Justin Dukes exit the shower. I said, have you now? He said, yeah. And he turned around and looked at me. I looked at him. We didn't both know what to do. And he grabbed it. And he helicoptered me. Helicopter. I was like,
I'd rather Justin
This
Dick
sounds
hit
like-
me in the face with his dick. Hear the story again.
This sounds like the start. Hey,
call me a liar.
Justin's
All
dick.
call me a liar.
Give me a concussion.
Call me a liar.
The longest story ever told.
That's the
Josh,
worst
Holy
PR.
shit.
That is the worst
Sounds
PR
like the start.
campaign I've ever heard in my life.
it sounds
For a
like
big dick story. Look, dude.
That took 3
Holy
encyclopedias.
shit. By the end of it, every chick that thought she wanted a big dick, what you were happy to describe, wasn't interested no more.
Hey,
They were like,
This is how I would have told a story. Hey, this guy I used to work with, he said he saw Justin in the shower one time.
Guess
Huge
what?
cock.
Big
Big
dick.
dick. We're
Listen, all of y'all can fuck off.
Bitch, you're like, my name is Ishmael.
Hey,
No.
sit on this and rotate.
Hey, Josh.
This is a tale of two cities.
Josh. Hey,
Or
Again,
Josh, it
everybody
sounded like
at
the
this
start of
table
the
is
worst
backing
porno you
our
ever
boy.
heard in your life.
Justin.
Oh my God, you're right.
We want Justin Dukes to know we know it's that big. It's just that.
But doesn't it make sense because he's like the
It-
nicest guy ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no other way. His dick had to be that big.
Motherfucker
has-
hanging.
That's why he's so fucking nice.
That's why he's not a whore. Bitches got to earn that dude. They got to work for that dude. That's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm done? I'm going to take a
pray
piss.
for
I love y'all.
His old lady right now is like, you're never fucking
Oh,
hanging out
we
with him
can't
again.
ever let this party go out, bro.
Kelly. Kelly's like, they're never.
Yeah.
You know what though? He's gonna look
But
at
she
her
knew-
and he's
she
going,
knew
"Hey,
already. She knew we were a bunch of
Hey,
degens.
y'all ever seen Dwight on stage? And Dwight's got them tight blue jeans on. You can clearly tell that bitch is smuggling squirrels. Like, That bitch like he had a scroll tail in the nuts. Like,
I can't tell them goddamn
Hey.
sequins always blinding me on them.
the next time I go see Justin Dukes play live, all I'm gonna look at is his dick the whole time.
Hey.
And I'm just gonna be looking at fucking like tripod. Just
Should have
swinging.
came with a warning sign. Flashing light.
Hey,
That's my shit. I love that song. Justin, you know I love that song.
Hey,
I
mark
love
my
that
words
song.
when you see it. It's not an Idaho potato.
That's
the
I
real
don't.
thing.
Tyler, I was gonna tell you, I don't plan on looking that often.
Hey,
I'm
Tyler.
I'm taking your friend's word for it, unless you try to fucking tell me about you going to California again.
He said ain't the potato, it's a
He
fucking
went-
steak fry.
Bitch, it sounded like you didn't just go there, but like you stayed for many millennia. Holy shit.
all right, Tyler went to pee.
Tyler Bress did not get telling that story again.
Hey, but Josh,
Holy shit.
I tell you the best part though, if anybody has a problem with it, say Justin can't come out and hang with you anymore. All he's got to do, he's got to whip that fucking meter stick he's got in his pants out, whip it around like the helicopter, like Tyler said he did. End of story.
I don't know where the fuck you came from or went with that.
He's saying if you
I don't
you
either.
ain't gonna get his dick again if you don't let me go out with my friends. I think that's
Pretty
kind of
much.
the point he was
Pretty
I
much
prom-
that's the general gist
There's
of it.
no way his old lady's gonna let him go out with us again after that weekend.
Well,
But in all
probably
fairness,
will.
she's not gonna listen to this. She's an adult.
You got it.
Dukes, he'll listen
She
to
does adult shit.
because we're gonna tag him in it.
Oh boy,
If you think Justin Dukes was pissed about him fighting,
a
about him fighting that sensitive fella,
with
he
the
gonna
plum
be
nails. He had
he gonna
plum
be
nails.
mad as fuck when he's told the word he got a fucking donkey cock. Or see, that's why me and you couldn't have it, because right now, if it had been reversed and it'd been me and you walking around with 12 inches of floppy cock, I wear nothing but
I
fucking
was
khaki
fixing to say,
shorts.
yeah.
And Justin Dukes is like, nah, I'm gonna just tuck it.
I
don't
bought two
need no one
fucking
to
plane
know.
tickets, one for me and one for my dick. It just sit over there. Yeah, we want some nuts. He's already got some, but
Yeah.
I'll
Hey, I
fucking
think we
ride
should
it,
take a
but-
piss break.
You just took one.
I know.
Does anybody else got a piss?
Nope. That's yeah.
You want to end it?
No, I got a couple more stories.
I'm regarding Dukesie's feelings right now. So
Oh,
if
do you want to
if-
end? We
if
don't
we
talk
want
about
to do
Dukes
this
anymore.
or we don't, I love that
Well, that's
motherfucker.
fine.
He knows we love him.
But I think we should take a piss break so we can come back to this in the morning to decide whether
A new one.
this is
Oh,
going to be whether it's going to be something we
no.
we include.
Oh, okay.
Because
If I gotta say that I got chlamydia one time,
Listen,
I'd rather somebody say I got a big dick than got chlamydia. I'm
that's
just saying.
that's a little different
I'll tell you
because
what, this is what we do.
Hear me out.
We'll
Hear
just
me
go
out.
off of Justin Dukes.
hear me out.
Go away from Justin Dukes.
I've been
Don't
on
be
the
serious, I know.
I've been on the road with Justin Dukes longer than I've been on the road with anybody, and I love him. I love him like my brother,
We all do.
and I know he gets a little weird over stuff sometimes.
That's what makes it funny.
I know, but it comes to a point where it ain't funny.
That's fine.
So let's take a break.
Well, we can't
come
stop. We can't stop. It's either we keep going, but we can change.
We can
the
talk about
subject.
something else.
There's no more Dukesy. Everybody's got to be on the table.
Love
No
you,
more
Dukesy.
Dukesy.
That's fine. That's fine. I love him that much.
I know you do.
We
I
didn't bring
wouldn't
it up.
I wouldn't share something.
I know.
That was a story mostly about his mom.
First of
small
all,
apartment.
More
than anything.
and by the way, I love what you're saying, but I just want to remind you something. We've done this show for 58 minutes, and 56 was that fucking story you told leading up to that.
And I talked about
That's
goddamn
fine.
hippies.
That's
and
fine.
slugs.
So that's why
All right then.
we can keep rolling. We just can't talk about certain things.
No, that's fine. That's all right.
See, that's all you got to do. And by the
Cheers,
way,
y'all.
Dukesy will love you more for that.
I love that motherfucker.
But like Lee said, if we can say we got chlamydia.
We can talk about his big dick. We can talk about our.
I can't help the bad
STDs.
decisions y'all made in your life so far.
So far,
You just
bitch.
got damn quality.
I just checked my Snapchat. I'm still making. I just looked at my TikTok and I just realized that I'm in a lot of trouble.
Are we gonna take a piss break? Cause I gotta make some.
Are we on TikTok Live?
Tic
Tic
Tac.
Tac Live?
TikTok
Do
Live?
any-
Yes, we are on Tic Tac Live.
No.
That's probably a good thing.
I had Snapchatted something earlier. We had a guy today. That is a veteran. He called me first thing this morning,
Mm.
and it's fucked up. But the guy has gave like half a shin and a foot, and his knee down on the other one. Shit, I'm paying attention.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking.
I know. This guy, he's been following me for a long time, like back since the Bearded Bastard days. He's always been nice. Anytime like we've done a toy drive or whatever, this guy's always fucking donated or whatever. And
Hell yeah.
he fucking messaged me this morning, dude. And he's gonna come do a show in a couple weeks. But this dude literally messages me and is like, "Hey, look, I'm literally about to fucking lose everything. Like my house, my fucking everything." And I get very fucking sensitive about a couple things.
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't serve this country. I have the utmost respect for the ones that did.
Sure.
I didn't have the guts to do it, and that's the way I always look at it. So we're always to support these people, prior or present, that have supported this country or defended this country. And I got to, as soon as I got off the phone with this guy, and I was like, and first of all, he didn't ask for money. This is what was fucking like cool about this guy. He asked me for a job. He lives in Louisiana, and he asked me about coming here. And I was like, because he thought things were going well here. And I appreciate him for thinking that. And he asked me about a fucking job. And I was like, if I could give you a job right now and you make a living off of it, I would do it. I said, I just don't have that much work right now. And he was like, well, thank you. I appreciate all you do and everything. And we got off fucking Snapchat, and it fucking hurt. Like, it really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Like, it fucking ate me up a little bit. And I messaged him back, and I was like, look, man, I said, I can't give you what you need, but let me know kind of what you're in debt. Let me know what I don't want anybody to ever lose their home, but not anybody's ever served our country. And I was like, just go ahead, tell me what you're in debt for and all this stuff, and I'll see what I can do. And he's like, he's very prideful about it, which I understand. He should be.
That's what you expect.
He should be.
Yeah.
Because he didn't call asking for a fucking handout. He called asking
Right.
for a job.
Right.
And I got fucking mad. And I told him, I said, look, I'm going to figure out something. I got you. Please let me help you. And he's like, okay. And I said, but you got to promise me if I help you, you come hang out here for a weekend. We ain't got to do a podcast,
Hell
but
yeah.
come meet the people that fucking donated to you because it's not coming from my pocket. And I want him to actually like invite people to come meet him and hear his story and all this shit. And he didn't really get emotional or whatever. He didn't think shit would happen. I got on fucking TikTok and I lost my shit because I realized very, very quickly, one of the first videos I scrolled on was this girl. And she might have been 18, 21, whatever, big fat ass. And she had whoever she said was her brother or whoever it was, sister, dumping $100 fucking bills on her ass. And it pissed me off so bad because I'm sitting there thinking, this young adult has not fucking learned anything. All they've done is learn to shake their fucking ass.
That's right.
And then society fucking glorifies them. And let's
Yep.
give them $1 million. But we got somebody that's fucking a
Struggling.
disabled veteran.
Struggling.
And they can't fucking pay their mortgage.
Right.
So I kind of got upset on shit like I always do. And I posted it on Snapchat. I posted on some other stuff to help this guy. This guy was fucking like, it was almost $7,500 that he was in. Like, if he didn't come up with that soon, he was going to lose it.
Right.
People today, I've made, and it's not from me. I'm 100% not from me. They've sent $1,000 to him one time, and they've sent $750 to him another. And that's one day of people fucking helping this guy.
Right.
And the only reason I bring that up, and I don't know how the fuck I actually got on it, besides for just the mood today, is, you know, everybody in this room, we got some good ass songwriters, and you got my stupid ass and JD, who's a fucking, I don't even know what to call JD most of the time.
He's always there, man.
Appreciate everybody's art in this room, but please
Yeah.
understand why we get to do this shit and why songwriters get to write, why we get to say freedom of speech or have freedom of speech is because of folks like that. You don't,
There's sacrifice.
yeah, you don't have to help with this guy,
Yeah.
but find like somewhere in your community and help with veterans there. Like just give back. I don't know how the fuck I got on that, but that's what bothered me all day.
You know what? I feel like there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this country today where people, and I've got a song like that I want to show you later. But it's so many people who feel entitled to stuff they get, and you got people who are struggling, who have gone and done things to where they can't, man, to where they don't.
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what's funny right now, but I'm damn serious right now. Like,
I'm sorry I couldn't help.
calm your ass down. Like, I'm serious right now. Settle the fuck down. Because you got people who do shit like that. Like, I tried to get in twice. They wouldn't let me in because I had, stuff from car wreck back in the day. They wouldn't let me in, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. I say coolest like it's not a big deal, but I just thought it would be the biggest thing ever for me to get to serve my country, for me to get to wear a uniform and wear a patch on my shoulder like that, and I never got to. So when I see these guys that have done that, and they're in a bind like that, my heart goes out to
Fucking
them.
sucks, dude.
It sucks, man. Like, that's it. It's a big thing. It ain't no thing to whatever about.
But see, like with all of us in this room, we got pride about that.
You got it. You got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
were all raised in this room to have pride about that.
Yeah.
If you don't serve, or whatever, for whatever your reason is that you don't serve, then you better fucking honor those that do.
I'll tell you this. My granddaddy, one of the best man I ever knew in my life. My daddy's a close second. My granddaddy, his mama died when he was 8 years old. Probably sooner. He served in World War II. And I remember going and spending the night with him and my grandma on Saturday nights. Going to church. My family went to the same church on Sunday morning. So I'd go spend the night with them on Saturday nights. We go to church on Sunday morning. And I remember, especially after my grandma passed, I would watch him. I would still go spend the night with him, and I would stay up late watching Walker, Texas Ranger.
I remember that.
On Saturday night, but we'd get up, and I'd get ready. I'd get my church clothes on, and he'd go in there and he'd fix breakfast on Sunday morning, and I'd watch him, and he'd take these eggs. He'd take an egg in one hand, he'd crack it in the middle, he'd dump it in the pan, and I remember watching him do that, fixing breakfast. And it finally occurred to me, I said, Papa, how'd you learn how to do that? That's cool. How'd you learn how to do that? He said, son, I was a cook in the Army. And when he told me that, I said, dadgum, my granddaddy was in the Army. I didn't know that. I said, where was you in the Army at? He said, son, I never left the U.S. I was stationed in Fort Knox, Kentucky. But we used to fix 144 dozen eggs for the barracks, for the base. And I learned how to do that because you don't think about it anymore. You're going along, you're doing things as fast as you can. But he said, we used to fry 144 dozen eggs every morning when I was working KP. And I sat back and I thought about that, and that thing ain't never left my mind. He never fought in Germany. He never fought in Japan. He never fought anywhere. He was at home, but he always missed home. But he went. When they called him, he went.
Well, you don't have to fight abroad.
No. But he did what he did because he loved his country that much. That my granddaddy was the biggest homebody you will ever meet in your whole life. My younger brother is the same way. My daddy's the same way. I lived in Nashville for 6-7 years. My parents came to see me once, and it ain't because they didn't want to see what I was doing, but it was because they loved home that much. My granddaddy was the same way, but he went off, and he cooked he fried eggs to serve his country. If that's the most that's ever asked for me, I'll be all right.
That's all that matters, dude. Is to each their own. Your granddaddy was a badass, just like a bunch of other family.
And I respect anybody who's ever done anything like that.
I know what you mean. But I think that's how we end it. That's a beautiful story about your granddaddy. And
cheers.
Hey, to each one of y'all, this is just the first one this week. We've got several more this week. So thank y'all. Dustin for the first time, and Colin. Y'all, I really wish y'all would have let us get a word in edgewise, but you know it is what it is.
That's right.
It's always next time. But
And
thank.
just to clear up,
Oh, you do not.
I do.
Oh,
I do
my
because Tyler made me feel like a fucking asshole.
To
because
clear
I
up the
started laughing.
chlamydia.
I started laughing during your story because when I do this kind of shit, I'm thinking ahead of like, okay, to change this fucking, you know what I'm saying? To change the feeling and everything because we don't want to end on a whole sad note. Anyways,
No.
I had a whole skit in my head. Just so you know, that's what the fuck I'm laughing about is what's in my head. I would not laugh. at
I
fucking
know
disabled vets,
you wouldn't.
but
I
I feel
love
like
you,
you
brother.
got on my ass
I
because
love
I
you.
laughed about thinking ahead. And I just don't want the audience to think I'm sitting here thinking fucked up shit about goddamn disabled vets. So
No,
just
I
wanted to
love you.
clear that
I
up.
love you. I appreciate
okay.
that.
That's all.
I don't think
appreciate
anybody
you
would
saying
have thought that.
Just wanted to, well,
We're
just
at
saying.
low. So you had a skit. We're gonna get to that.
I'm good now.
We're
I'm
gonna
ready to
we're
go.
gonna
No,
do that.
we're gonna get to that skit another
We're
time.
gonna do that.
'Cause I'm gonna tell you, I can't stand up anymore. I got out my chair
Tune in next time.
because if I'd have sat
The
my
rest
fat
of
ass down there any longer, I was going to sleep.
Sheepy.
I was going to go sleep. So drugs and alcohol have ruined my life.
But you did that in that fucking convenience store the other night.
Well, you did about 18 hot dogs, so shut the fuck up. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in for Politics, Religion, and Whiskey, the Josh Day podcast. We'll catch you next time.
I don't know about you. It takes a lot to shock me these days. But to see our judicial system resemble a third world banana republic, to see trusted American companies embrace insane and destructive woke ideologies is frankly depressing. We must fight back, and that starts with changing the way that we spend our money. For years, big mobile companies have been dumping millions into leftist causes, and we've had to take it because another option didn't exist. Well, it does now. Patriot Mobile, America's only Christian conservative wireless provider, offers dependable nationwide coverage on all the major networks, so you get the best possible service in your area without the woke propaganda pushed by leftists working hard to destroy this country. When you switch to Patriot Mobile, you support free speech and religious freedom, the sanctity of life, Second Amendment, and our military, veterans, and first responder heroes. Their 100% US-based customer service team makes switching easy. Just go to patriotmobile.com/America right now. Get free activation today with offer code AMERICA. Ask about their coverage guarantee while you're there. patriotmobile.com/America. Again, that's patriotmobile.com/America.